lighten up, whoa, lighten up. Don't take yourself so serious. Yeah, lighten up, whoa, lighten up. Don't take yourself so serious.
Hi, welcome to Ignite Your Happy TV. I'm Jacquie Hermans, your host. On the show, I always have different guests that either have services, products, or experiences that will help you to bring more happiness and joy into your life. And just by watching the show, you will definitely feel more happy. Now, today on the show, I have Angela Horne, who is an intuitive spiritual counselor. And I am full on going to expose myself. Not like this, but I will be exposing myself because Angela's going to help me to release a blockage within me that will help me to be able to move forward. So let's say you have a relationships in your life that don't seem to be moving forward or moving in a way that you have been hoping that they would, or let's say your career feels stagnant, you're not happy there. So Angela will give you a demonstration using me as her guinea pig to help release some of my blockages and help me to move forward. So Angela,
Jacquie,
welcome to the show.
Thank you so much for having me.
Now I know we don't have a whole lot of time, but whatever time we have, I'd love to see where we can go. And I want to give the audience, our viewers, a heads up. Oh, where did it go?
Your tissues in your
My
back pocket.
tissues. I tend to cry when I have any type of releases. Now, maybe I won't today, and maybe I'll release without the tears, but just to warn you that it might happen.
It's a possibility. However, also, we have been chatting a little bit before the show, so
Yes.
we've been able to go through some of the experiences and bring it up so it doesn't just happen all in 2 minutes.
Right.
So it is a bit of a process.
Okay.
And as we did speak about it yesterday, so
Yeah.
we know that we're processing and you're feeling a little different today.
Yeah.
So what I would normally do in a session, whether it's phone or Skype or sometimes in person, not often, is just do a scan. So I would just visually go through your being, your body, and just take a look and see where the blockages are. For me, right away, the first part comes into the top of the head. So there's this a slight little blinder thing going on that is of your perception of yourself. So your perception in the way you view things is the how, what, where, why, and when. So there's always got to be a reason. So you're going after the reason, which is always outside of you as opposed to inside you, which drops me right down to your heart where I feel a little bit of a heaviness because it's like the answer is always inside of you. When the heart and what we call the third eye, the brow area, can see the vision within, we can open up to ourselves a whole lot simpler.
Okay.
That drops us right into the stomach area, which is the solar plex where we feel. So if we're blocking these areas, we're having a much more difficult time with our own perception. Our own perception is always judgment first of ourselves because we're so good at that. And then it's usually whoever comes in as a mirror will help also disperse that within ourselves. So we're always looking at it the outside. Now, we know
Yes.
that you have a mirror.
Oh, yes, I do. So I would say my eldest daughter would be my mirror. I do have many mirrors in my life.
Yes.
But for sure, my eldest daughter comes up a lot.
Yes.
And I just wanted to make sure the viewers know that you were bang on with stuff going up here because for the past year or so, I've been having issues with my ears.
Right.
So sinuses, ears have been blocked. It's like I have cotton in my ears.
Right, and we did speak of that. And part of that, when I mentioned it to you, even I could feel the Q-tips in the ears, like, oh, I hear what you're saying, but I don't want to hear it. La 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 la. It's kind of. Now, question: did you ever do that as a child? Did you ever crowd, hide, and put your fingers in your ear?
I don't remember literally doing that, but I remember hearing harsh words.
Okay.
And I needed to get away from the situation. Anytime someone has harsh energy or harsh words, it's like, I want to run away.
Right. So the fear to escape. But wherever you go, there you are. Mm-hmm. So it's in you. We need to correct it.
Yes. So, and I just wanted to throw this out at you for sure. It's in me to not want to hear about how I'm not good enough. That is a big one. And I don't know whether we're going there, But, all right, I see those eyes lighting up. Oh, yeah, baby. Okay, bring it on.
It's up to you.
Yeah,
a lot
for
of the stomach stuff starts to feel like, whoa, she's about to hit something. It's like
Okay.
a trigger. So
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
kind of like a flu bug that's coming in that's saying, oh, I just want to run and hide. I want to go lay down. I want to go sleep, whatever.
Okay.
But the hearing aspect is what comes in your perception. It's like a part of you is jumping out of you and saying, no, Jacquie, you're not good enough. No, Jacquie, you can't do this. Meanwhile, you're screaming inside, yes, I am. I want to do this. But your mirror is your daughter in this case, because she, as we spoke earlier, she was like your grandmother in a whole nother lifetime. So when she's coming back, she's like the finger pointing child that's saying, Mom, you can do whatever you want. Just get going.
Yeah, but she says it like this. I am going to do this, and you're not stopping me. And she just turned 9.
Yes, I know, but she thinks she's 12 or 13, and
Yeah,
she thinks
yeah.
she's going into the 30s, right next stage.
Yeah.
So what I would suggest is the resistance that you're feeling.
Yeah.
It's really about releasing the old paradigm of who you think you are in the age of when you were 9, of what you think you were being told at that time.
Okay, I'd love to release that.
Okay.
And I'd love to get my fingers out of my ears. Whatever
Okay.
got stuffed in there, I want it to come out.
Okay. Do you?
Yes, I do. I
Okay.
want to hear. I do. And this is where I might fall. I don't know.
Okay, so
But-
the question is,
Yes.
are you, so you've agreed, 1.
Yes.
So 2, just take a moment and just close your eyes
Okay.
and cross your legs.
Okay.
And just allow the energy to come in through the top of your head. Disperse whatever is holding in the blockage of your ears. Take away whatever that third eye bandage is. Release it with love and gratitude, knowing that it served its purpose. It no longer affects you, body, mind, and spirit. And just allow it to fall away. And you can almost feel it maybe literally falling away. You can kind of feel like a part of you peeling away. Take a breath, because you got to breathe. And just release it. It's not who you are. It's never been. Take that down into your throat so that you are allowed to speak your truth. You're opening up your throat chakra. You're allowing that release to fall away, and it's just going to trickle off you like it's nothing. It's just peeling back the layers of the onion. It no longer is power over you or a power of you. So you're releasing it, and you can just say, in love and gratitude, I now release.
In love and gratitude, I now release.
Hear your voice change. Breathe it out. Take it down into your heart chakra in acceptance of the love for yourself. No other words other than your own that come through you are only your importance of your life and where you're headed. And then down into your stomach and just release whatever cords or energy of the old and just release it. Just take another deep breath and just let it go. Just bring in the light and allow for that to disperse. And whenever you're ready, just open your eyes and come back. Only you are the power of you, and only your voice within you of your highest consciousness matters.
Mm-hmm.
It's coming.
Yay. You felt it coming?
I can see your eyes.
I think it was just the shift.
Good.
I think it was just the shift. Because I visually saw a peeling away here.
Awesome. It's like a Band-Aid.
Yeah. And then here, and I never felt that before on my throat chakra, but I felt it peeling away. And I felt more joy down in my
Solar plexus.
solar plexus. Thank you.
And then bringing that even a little bit further into the sacral area, which is your creativity. So now it's just going to rise up like the Kundalini or the energy. And every aspect of you is now going to immerse itself into its new world.
So with this shift, how will I see or hear things differently? whether it's the relationship with my daughter or just relationships in general?
Relationships in general, part of what I want to say for you is allowing. And I'm not quite sure if that's quite in you yet, to allow.
Okay.
There's a part of you that still wants to control things and have it come your way in the way that you see fit. So in that little box. But if you were to open the lid of the box and allow some of the release of that control, letting that part of the relationships come in and unfold will be a whole lot simpler. So you'll see it in new developments.
So how do I get to the stage to be able to willingly release more control?
You just say it. I willingly release my control. I am open to the universe. I am open to my highest consciousness. And it'll just flow in. It'll come in ideas. It might come in the middle of the night. It might come in the middle of a segment where you want to say, stop, I got to write this down. Hold on. I got a thought.
I willingly release my control. Stop. Now, I have to tell you, in the fall, I was having a really rough time. But by November, I was ready to release a lot of control. And I finally felt like I'd been in the flow. And so many things have shifted. So maybe what you're seeing, maybe it hasn't been within relationships yet. Or there's just still more to release, maybe in general. I'm not too sure.
I'm feeling there's segments of things to be released.
Okay.
We are like the onion. You peel back layers. We can't just combust and say, okay, we're good. We're done.
Right.
But that capacity back in November of whatever it is you were releasing then, it's just kind of brought you forward into this space of what you truly want to release.
Okay.
So we do it in layers. Because really, in truth, there's through the mind, the heart, sometimes there's only so much we can deal with at certain times.
Right.
Some people want to deal with it all and they want to put the cart before the horse. It can be extremely difficult because you're not doing it through a process. You're pushing and pushing. So then really, in truth, you're not releasing any control, are you?
Okay.
You're trying to control
the control. The release of the control I'm trying to control.
You're trying to put gadgets and levers on top of things that are not even invented yet.
Did you say lovers?
Levers.
It's like, where do these lovers come into play? Sounds great. I just talked to my husband about it though, but I'm like, okay.
Yeah, starting new beginnings, relationships within the relationships that you already have. And it'll just open you up to new relationships. And I kind of feel like your patience will change with your daughter. You'll just look at her and go, okay, honey, I'm going to allow your space because you're not coming at her and she will back off because she's now not trying to control you because you're not trying to control her.
Okay.
So you'll come to a different agreement with each other.
That would be wonderful.
And something else that works also is when you come into what feels like a bit of a rough area, one of the things I like to do is I ask my guides or my angels to go out and work with your guides and your angels so that we come to a mutual understanding and that we are able to work together to go through whatever it is that we need to do. So whether it's a business deal or a personal relationship or whatever else.
Okay.
But asking for something higher to come in to lay the groundwork.
Wonderful.
So they'll go out and they'll do the work prior to you getting there. You just need to be open to the assistance of when you get there.
Wonderful.
So you can ask for that.
Okay, well, thank you, and I will do that.
Okay.
So just to wrap this up, how does it bring more happiness into your life if you bring more awareness into yourself and be willing and do the work to start releasing this?
Less struggle brings more happiness.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Brings more joy, brings more flow, because when more flow,
or
less
Floyd,
struggle.
whoever that is.
More flow, less struggle will bring more joy, more love, more happiness. It just puts you on your path. It's so much simpler.
Wonderful.
Life gets simple.
Thank you, Angela.
Thank you.
So what is your website so people can get a hold of you?
It's angelahornstudio.com.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Angela. So I want to have you on the show again.
Oh,
this has been
fabulous.
amazing.
Oh, good.
And thank you for this therapy. And my ears.
It's been my pleasure.
Are starting to open up.
Do you feel it?
I think so. They just today before coming here, they started getting more clogged, and I feel like there's a shifting.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Excellent.
So thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.